We are having a fabulous time here at the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com. I've been speaking with Cozy Meyer. She is a massage therapist and orthobionomy expert. And my guest host, Kwan, is back for another week. And we've just been laughing, joking, talking about things related to everything. We really haven't talked about Toastmasters at all. Cozy is a magnificent Toastmaster. Kwan's been visiting the clubs lately. What's Toastmasters done for you, Cozy?
It's drawn out what I wanted to be able to do and say in life. When you've got a message and you can't tell people what it is, it's very frustrating. And so Toastmasters has made it so it's easier for me to draw that stuff out of myself. And I realize the power of the spoken word is so great. We say the written word, but when people hear your voice, it really makes a difference. Because a piece of paper is just a piece of paper, and their imagination creates your voice. But when you can actually clearly communicate a message that you feel passionate about, it changes the world. The vibrations carry on. That's what we talk about in the world as far as like vibrational medicines and things like that. Mm-hmm. Is to be able to speak our truth and have it go out in vibrations. So Toastmasters done wonderful things for me. It's drawn me out and made me feel more confident in my own life and helped me become more organized as far as even with my business is concerned, because it's a fun little box to play in. It's been around for over 90 years now, and they've gotten it figured out really well. And it's not just here in America. Now it's all over the world. I forget how many countries.
163 countries in
163
Toastmasters.
We're in Toastmasters in areas where there was actually war going on, isn't there? No, or not?
Oh, absolutely. I had a talk actually with Kay Collis. She's a very prominent person in Toastmasters on my radio show recently. I'm going to have her come on this show too, but she was talking about there were these two countries that were at war, and they were planning a battle, basically. But in each of the countries, whoever the general was or the leader was, they were both in Toastmasters.
Really? Were they able to talk it out?
They found out that they were both in Toastmasters, and they couldn't attack the other one because they were Toastmasters, and they negotiated. It was a phenomenal story that she told me about.
I just got chills over my
Isn't
whole
that
body.
amazing?
Like I said, it's amazing when we can communicate clearly what we want to be able to say and hear it. It's not just what we say. My favorite thing about Toastmasters, and I tell people all the time, I didn't just learn how to overcome my fear of speaking. I actually gained a deeper skill on listening to my clients and my family and my friends. Really hearing them for the first time. Whereas before, but yeah. So it didn't teach me just how to speak and get over all that, but it's how to listen to those that are important around me as well. So I can see how that could cancel out a war thing, because now you're actually got someone that's speaking and someone that's listening on both sides of that coin in the same way that they've been taught. We all just gonna have a chance.
It's wonderful. Oh, by the way, I wanted to make an announcement about an event that's going to be coming up. I know I've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. It is called Businesses with Heart, and it's a mixer that we do, the PR Connections radio show does on a quarterly basis. It's going to be held at the CSN Cheyenne campus. And it's, a wonderful opportunity for business owners to get together and mingle. We have a live broadcast of the PR Connections radio show there. We're also going to be having a training session during this one with my mentor, Don Lehner. He's also been on this show before, a very, very prominent, successful real estate person and businessman. He's going to be doing a training session that I think is vital for business people as a part of this. Just going to be an outstanding event, and we'd love to have you all come out to the CSN Cheyenne campus on June the 17th from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock and be a part of our event. I know that Kwan will be there. She'll be participating, working at the PR Connections table, and Cozy, you're going to show up too,
I'm going to show up and wander around this time. I'll take a booth in the following event that you have. This one came up.
We don't need an excuse to throw a party, That's
So we'll be partying at the South.
We throw parties everywhere, and we want you all to be a part of our these parties that we throw in different platforms. Sometimes it's on the radio, sometimes it's on TV, and then we have these live events as well. Also, you will have the opportunity to learn about how to put on your own workshop or seminar as a part of this event. CSN, the College of Southern Nevada, and Nevada Workforce are promoting this business education center that we're going to be putting the event on in, encouraging people to come in and do your own workshops and seminars for free, and they're going to give you a lot of information about that. They'll also be teaching you about how you can be a facilitator and a teacher of your expertise in business, which means that you can put on a course and teach people what it is that you do in business, and they actually pay you to teach about things that you already know how to do. So it's just going to be a wonderful experience. Whether you're an entrepreneur or not, it's going to be great if you're a business owner, but also a great place for anyone to stop by. It's a free event. Chef Michael Call, the caterer, who has also been a guest on the show, will be there, and I just encourage you all to come out and be a part of this, and you'll get to meet Kwan and Cozy, the famous people who appear on the Guy Dawson show. So come on out and be a part of this on June the 17th.
That would be a great party.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Business party.
Cozy, aren't you going to put your hands on? I think we're going to have an example of Cozy's handiwork on the Guy Dawson show today. Here we go.
What is it you were saying earlier?
It is massage time for Kwan.
Oh, my question is, when I sit in front of a computer too many hours, sometimes you're just focusing onto the work need to be done. So I feel the pressure coming from like a lower back, push up to the shoulder, then sometimes it hurts your neck. Then will cause a headache. Sometimes once my headache starts, it could be 2 or 3 days, like killing you. You cannot do anything. You cannot even enjoy food. You feel nauseous when the pressure into your head. So what causes that? Is it from a lower back push up? Should the massage on the shoulder, on the neck, or on the head?
All of it.
Have all the weird questions.
All of it, actually.
So
what happens, I'm going to sit back down over here.
thank
I'll answer, and then I'll show you what we can do with some of that. What happens is that when you're sitting, we're are human beings and we're meant to move. So, and if we move too much, we hurt ourselves. If we move too little, we hurt ourselves. So you sit at the computer in this position for hours.
Yes, hours.
Hours.
Yes,
Yes.
I know I do.
Hours. So after a while, this back here isn't moving at all because you're just sitting with this out here doing this. And even though your hand is resting, you're still holding it up. So it starts to lock up here, but you're also locking all this up in here at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's just from not moving. Actually, the good thing about that is if you set yourself a timer somewhere away from your desk that you have to get up and turn off every hour, what you're going to do is you're going to give your body a chance to move, and that will stop some of that sitting there for that long. And your eyes are going to get up and you're going to look around, which is going to reduce the headache and the eye strain and problems with the neck. Every hour sitting at the computer, you should just stand up, look around, and then sit back down. And if you're one of those people that can't remember to do that, that's where the timer comes in. You set an annoying timer across the room that you can put up with just long enough to finish that last keystroke, get up, go turn it off, and then come back and sit down. You'll have less headaches.
There is such a thing. Some people have like a small neck, big head. So sometimes it often make me think maybe my head is too heavy for my neck. You think have that kind of problems cause to people headaches?
You are perfect the way you are.
Okay.
Okay? There is no
Absolutely
such
whole
thing.
and perfect.
There's no such thing as your body parts aren't right for you.
Okay.
However, how we hold our body does make a difference. So we sit on the computer and we do this. Well, what's holding your neck? Who's holding this anywhere from 12 to 15 pound weight on a spindle up? And it's in the right place. Our body is designed to hold this weight on that little thing there. But then we sit in a funny position and that weight is not being held over. What's been designed for it to be held over. Then we begin with all of that other stuff.
We're going to go to commercial, and you can give a little example of the things that you do with massage. We'll see you all in a few minutes with more of the Guy Dawson Show.